DefiDaryus Digital Asset Junkie TV. Thank you guys so much for kicking it with me. Please, you guys, go to my X account. Give me a follow. That would be cool. I will reciprocate. All right. If you got some cool stuff going on. All right. You guys, today is Thursday, January 27th. Bitcoin is touching 90 grand. It's about 89,575 right now. XRP is at 191. Solana's at 128. Okay. So, I want to get into a video real quick. Let's listen to what this guy says, man. I know, my cousin sent me this, and let's play it real quick, then we're going to comment on it.
Out of black banks, bro. I know that this isn't like the top story on your newspaper right now, and I know that you guys hate whenever I talk about crypto. And honestly, I wouldn't be talking about crypto right now if it wasn't harming black people. The same local community banks that fund black-owned businesses and like churches and neighborhoods are being affected by crypto reward schemes. And I feel like I'm the only person that's like talking about this. Black-owned banks and community lenders tend to be smaller and more locally owned. So they're more reliant on consumer deposits to fund loans, right? They're also the banks that are more willing to work with families and small businesses and loan that money back out to the very people that get ignored by the big banks. Now look at what crypto is doing. They pull deposits out of the traditional banking system by offering like high yield reward.
Crypto isn't doing this. He says, look what crypto is doing. Crypto isn't doing this. These banks are using crypto to fund these reward programs. But let's just continue to listen to
programs with no protections. And then they normalize keeping our money outside of FDIC insured banks. And when deposits shrink, it's the black owned banks that get hurt first and the worst. It's the local, the community banks that get hurt the worst. This ultimately is meaning fewer loans going to black businesses, fewer loans going to black neighborhoods, to the black community. Not to mention higher borrowing costs. What I'm saying is crypto doesn't have to target the black community to hurt the black community. It simply just has to drain the system and let the inequalities that already exist in America do the rest.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I see what he's saying. I mean, yeah, he's saying the black community pretty much are falling by the wayside from these crypto rewards programs. Because what they're doing is they're using these banks apparently are using crypto rewards to get new customers. Okay, and we all know if you're not really in the crypto game, crypto is not for you. Okay, so I do see what he's saying. But there's so many communities that are going to fall by the wayside, especially when we have a financial, especially if we're in a financial crunch. Right now things are a little crazy. Blockchain technology, digital assets. Yeah, people got rich off of Bitcoin. Crypto is not a get rich scheme. Okay. All right. So I think what he's saying is that a lot of these banks are luring people that don't really understand it. Okay. They don't really understand it. All right. So you guys, that's where DefiDaryus comes in at. Okay. I'm part of the black community. If I wouldn't play around with digital assets, okay, I wouldn't play around with investing, okay, unless I did my research. Okay. I wouldn't, if you are just trying to open up a banking account just to get some free crypto tokens, that's not good financially for you. Okay. But I do see what he's saying. And also, a lot of these crypto platforms are not FDIC, insured, and banks are, so it's a little safer. But if you are in the digital asset space, you need to do your research. Okay. All right. I'm definitely, I don't see how crypto can help the black community if you dollar cost average and if you know what you're holding. If your dollar cost averaging, and if you know what you're holding, I don't see how it can hurt you. Okay? And if you know that, look, this can all go to zero, invest at your own risk. But I do see how crypto rewards can be misleading. But that's when we gotta, that's when we gotta wisen up. Okay? We have to wisen up. And I'm here to say XRP is one of the most valuable digital assets. Okay. ICP is the most digital asset, but this isn't an ICP, video. I guess I can say this is a XRP video. Okay. Because XRP is what everybody should be buying. Everybody should have at least 1,000 XRP. Period. At least minimum. Okay. All right. So let's hear what these guys, these German economists, check out what they got to say.
Jetzt in UK die Lizenz bekommen, elektronische Geldlizenz, was ein wirklich großer Schritt ist. Und Ripple besitzt mittlerweile über 60 weltweite Zahlungs- und Finanzdienstleistungslizenzen. Und damit ist klar,
I know you guys probably don't understand German, but let me translate for you. What this guy is saying right here is XRP is going to be the backbone of the new financial system. Okay. All right. So, for sure, what my guy right here, DOS Disclosure, what he's saying is right. If you're just coming in with no knowledge, okay, and just taking these crypto rewards and you're just selling it or whatever, and you're not understanding what you're doing, yes, it is harming, you. But that's when you got to do your own research, or you got to follow Digital Asset Junkies. Okay. All right. Cause it's all about, doing your research, going in and going big. You dig? And XRP, I've been talking about XRP since 2017, 2016. You guys, please go to DefiDaryus on Instagram. I've been talking about it. Okay. All right. So my thing is, if you are spending money that you know that you're investing, if you're spending money that you know you don't need in crypto, and if you're having diamond hands, not selling until you reach your goal, I don't care if you start growing hair out of your ears, then crypto cannot be bad for you. Okay. Now, if you don't know, if you're selling at bad times, then yeah, of course, crypto is bad for you. All right. I'm turning at least 60% of my earned income into digital assets. Period, point blank. I see what's going on. The elites of the world, they are literally pulling the strings, changing the financial system. All right. This whole Greenland thing. Okay. You guys need to go down the Greenland, rabbit hole. Okay. All right. These guys are going to build data centers and you know, we have about 3 to 5 years to accumulate wealth, because once AI come in, everybody's net worth is pretty much going to stay where it's at. And I don't know if that's true. That's just what I heard. But yeah, man, this is the fourth industrial revolution, man. We got to take this shit serious, man. And Mr. DOS Disclosures, man, Joshua DOS, you are amazing. I've been watching you for about 15 months. I've been following you for about 15 months, 2 years. All right. You're an amazing journalist. You're super smart. But come on, man. Stay the fuck out of blockchain. Stay the fuck out of crypto, dog. You know what I'm saying? I know that you're saying overall from a macro point of view is bad for the community. Sure. Everything's bad for the black community at this point. You dig what I'm saying? All right, you guys, man. Please go to my X account. Give me a like. We got to stay focused. All right. I use the Charlie Munger method. Okay. Peter Thiel, what is he? He's owning what? Microsoft, Tesla, and Apple. That's his three. He sold his, of course, he owns Palantir, but everything else, he picked 3. And I'm pretty sure he has multiple thousands of shares of each one of those 3. That's what we got to do in this industrial revolution. Okay. All right. We got to pick, man. What is it? Algorand? Is it XRP? Is it ICP? Is it Chainlink? You feel what I'm saying? Bitcoin and Ethereum's already out of here. Solana's on his way out too. You feel what I'm saying? We got to have multiple thousands of shares. And that's what we got to do in this industrial revolution, man. So you guys, let's stay focused, man. Let's not get distracted. DefiDaryus, digital asset junkie.